Alright, so this next video is meant to go along with exercise number 9 in your preparation booklet. And this is all about reading and using scales. Okay. In my examples I'm using water filling up a jar, just because it's probably the easiest scale to show you in the video. Okay, I'm starting off with a straightforward one, asking me how much water is needed to fill this jar. If I look at my scale here, the blue line representing the water is exactly on the 10 mark here. To fill up the jar, I need 50. So the simple calculation I'm using there to work that out is 50 take away 10, which would give me 40. I'm going to quickly check my units and see that that's 40 millilitres. Again, a very easy place to lose a mark is not using the correct units. Okay, let's move on to another example. In this one, I have how much water is needed to fill the jar. Again, it's going up to 1000 millilitres or 1 litre, and my blue line for the water is here, halfway in between 600 and 800. If I was to maybe extend that little scale on there, making it look something like that, I have 600 here, 800 here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 little segments. 200 millilitres of a difference, 4 bits are all the same. Each one of those is 50 millilitres. But here it's even easier. Halfway between 600 and 800 must be 700. So my calculation, which again you could do in your head, but please do write down what you're doing first. You wouldn't expect it to need to use a calculator for this, although you can. 1000 take away 700 means that I need 300 millilitres to fill that jar. And let's look at one further example here. Okay, one that's a little bit trickier. Let's look at this scale. 0 to 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. My water is somewhere in between 30 and 40. Looking at this closely, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little spaces between 30 and 40, so thankfully it's just a straightforward scale where each little mark is 1 milliliter. That's 30. In the middle there must be 35, making that bit there 36 milliliters. So I'm doing 50 minus 36, or I'm saying that I need 14 milliliters to fill the jar. Straightforward, but this could be taken a bit further. Perhaps a question might ask you, if I was to take this jar and try to pour 20 milliliters into it, what would happen? You would have to then show that you know it only has space for 14. So if you pour 20 in, there's not enough space because 20 is more than 14, or because you're trying to pour in 6 milliliters too much. Or it might ask, if I pour in 10 milliliters, is the jar full? You could say no, it's 4 milliliters too little. Okay, you can take this and extend it on to a reasoning question if it comes up in any assessment. But in general, that would be measurements for you.